Think about the goals you have. Maybe it's a new job, or finally starting that business. Maybe it's about getting in shape, or learning a new skill. We all have these big dreams. We talk about them with our friends. We think about them late at night. We get excited about the possibilities, but then nothing happens. The days turn into weeks, the weeks turn into months, and we find ourselves right back where we started. We're not alone in this. It happens to most people, even really smart, talented people. It's easy to think that the reason we fail is because we're not talented enough, or we don't have enough money, or we're just not lucky. But what if the real reason is much simpler? What if the key to success isn't about being the smartest or the most talented? What if it's just about one thing? Taking action. That's what separates the top 5% from everyone else. It's not some big secret. It's not a magic spell. It's the simple act of doing, of moving forward. But why is that so hard for the rest of us? We've all been there. The idea is brilliant. The plan is perfect. The passion is there. But the momentum just isn't. We get stuck. We make excuses. We hit a wall. So let's talk about that wall. Let's figure out what's holding us back. The first reason is a lack of experience. Think about it. When we're young, we try everything. We play with Legos, we draw with crayons, we play on the swing set. We're not afraid to fail, we're just exploring. But as we get older, we stop exploring. We get comfortable, we stay in our lane, and because of that, we never really figure out what we're good at. We don't discover our hidden talents, we don't see the possibilities. And if you don't know what you're good at, how can you ever take action on it? I had a friend in college who was incredible at presentations. He could get up in front of a class and just own the room. His jokes were perfectly timed. His stories were captivating. He made complicated ideas sound so simple. Everyone always told him he should be a comedian or a public speaker, but he never saw it. He was too focused on getting a traditional job. He never explored that talent. He never gave himself the chance to discover his own potential. He never took action on it. The second reason is money, or more accurately, the fear of not having enough of it. So many people have a dream. They have a passion, but they get stuck in a job they hate because it pays the bills. They tell themselves they'll pursue their passion later, when they have more time, when they have more money saved up. But later often never comes. Life gets in the way, bills get bigger, and the dream starts to fade away. It's a tragic cycle. I know a writer who never published a single book. He was brilliant. His ideas were amazing. His writing was so beautiful it would make you cry. But he had a family to support. He took a safe job. He promised himself he'd write on the weekends. He'd write in the evenings. But he was always too tired, too busy. And his passion became a hobby, not a career, not a life. It's a tough reality, but it's one we can overcome. The third reason is a lack of self-belief. We look at successful people and we think, they're just built differently. They're so much smarter. They're so much more talented. We think their success is a given. We don't see the struggles. We don't see the failures. We don't see the countless hours of hard work. We only see the finished product, the end result. And because of that, we underestimate ourselves. We create a story in our minds that we can't do it, that we're not worthy. But here's the thing. Successful people don't wait for permission. They don't wait for someone to tell them they're good enough. They believe in themselves from the start. They visualize their success. They see it in their minds. They act as if they've already made it. And that self-belief, that unshakable confidence, is what fuels their action. It's what gets them through the tough times. It's what separates them from everyone else. The final reason is fear. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of competition. We're afraid to put ourselves out there. We're afraid to try something new. We're afraid of what people will say. We make a million excuses. I don't have enough time. I'm not ready yet. It's not the right moment. These aren't real reasons. They're just creative ways of saying, I'm scared. I used to be so afraid of investing my money. I'd read all the books. I'd listened to all the podcasts. I knew what to do. But I was so afraid of losing it all, so I just let it sit in a savings account. For years, it was a creative way of saying, I'm scared to take a risk. But eventually I realized that the biggest risk was doing nothing at all. The biggest risk was letting my money just sit there. The biggest risk was letting my fear win. So what's the solution? Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now, take a small step, then another, and another. Don't worry about being the best. Just focus on being better than you were yesterday. Because the truth is, you have the power to create your own potential. You have the power to change your life. And you don't have to wait for anyone's permission. The only thing you have to do is take action.